champion, number 2 seed, Lin Dan from China. The first match on court number 4 is a mixed doubles match. Please welcome from Ukraine, Valery Ashmashenkov and Ella Bruce.
So Lin Dan gets award number 1 in the world, number 2 in the world, whatever. As you say, he's a player you want to watch, Lin Dan.
Yes, and Lin Dan, I remember at the Thomas Cup finals in Kuala Lumpur last year, was very open about saying, I don't care about the number 1 ranking position, what I care about is the major titles. And you know, when you look at what he's achieved in major championships, Asian Games gold, Olympic gold, World Championships, there's no arguing with that. I would have preferred a gold medal from World Championships than my world number 1 status, no question.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what Lee Chong-wei would say. Do you know how has he admitted anything like that at all? Obviously, world Olympic titles missing, Asia title missing.
Yes, and I think that is a big disappointment to him, and he takes an awful lot of flack. The fact that one of the majors is missing from his CV, the Malaysian media. Badminton is a huge sport in Malaysia, and the media do give him a bit of a hard time about it, and that puts extra pressure on him when he plays these major events.
Of course, it goes on in other sports as well. Ladies tennis, the number one women's player. You look at the number 1 male golfer. Luke Donald and Lee Westwood, of course, without a major. The debate goes on about that, about the rankings. But the rankings are, you know, if anyone can come up with better systems, I'm sure they'd be used.
Yeah, and world number 1 status, world rankings are very important because it shows over a period of time. In badminton, it's over a 12-month period. Golf, I think, two-year period. Who has been the best overall during that period of time? We will discover this week who is the best this week. That's why you have a tournament. That is the World Championships. But it's also very important to have a ranking so that when you come to these World Championships, you can seed players realistically, so that as the tournament progresses, we get the best players through to meet in the finals and the latter stages of the event.
Four, 3.
Lin Dan's movement to what we call around the head position there, where the shuttle is lifted down his backhand side, but he still moves to hit with the overhead, normal overhead action. His movement there is absolutely superb.
6,
so
3.
fast, so balanced. By the time he's hitting the shuttle, he's moving back towards the centre of the court. That's a good shot. Yeah, it's well worked. Very good rally.
He had to win that point about 4 times, didn't he, before he actually got the actual winner. And that's because Lin Dan somehow keeping in it, but as you say, brilliant play. And you know, he's not afraid to try and attack Lin Dan, is he?
No, and I think that's right, because Lin Dan when he's got the opportunity to attack, he's absolutely lethal. So the best way to prevent him using his attacking natural game is, you know, attack is the best form of defence. You know, you've got to get in there first and put him on the back foot. But he's got such good defence as well, it's easier said than done.
True.
You can always tell a singles player is in trouble when they have to turn and play the high backhand from the back of the court.
But that's his weak spot, I think. There's been quite a few backhands like that into the net.
Service over. 5-7. Service over. 8-5.
Well, if he was to run Lin Dan close, he knows he's got to be at his very best and can't afford to be playing shots like that, even though, you know, he was trying to find the angle there a little bit.
Yeah, he's taking in some big gulps of air as well, isn't he?
Well, as you've said, he's run twice as far as Lin Dan's had to run in this match.
Service over. 6-8.
Yeah, he's having to work very hard, but he hasn't dropped his work rate and he hasn't dropped his fighting spirit at all. It's good to see. Yeah, but that was a tired-looking shot.
Service over.
I think he'd almost landed as though he'd jumped in the air to play the shot. I think he'd almost landed by the time he actually hit the shuttle. Yeah, he had.
Six.
Well, I think over the last 3 or 4 points, we're seeing a player, as you say, who's maybe just hit the wall a little bit. In Leviticus, Lin Dan's classy play, edging him now close to victory.
Yes, I think timing of shots is always a real sign that a player is fatigued. Timing tends to go. Sitting some shuttles, we saw a couple of errors where he brought the shuttle down into the net and it was because he was mistiming it, mistiming his jump on his shot from the back of the court.
Well, the winner will take on Michael Lahnsteiner of Austria or Michael Evans of Ireland.
12.
Would you say this half of the draw is the favourable half of the draw? That's what's being spoken of in the build-up to the week.
very difficult to really say with 3 seeds going out yesterday from the top half of the draw. Oh my goodness. It's not only the dive, how quickly does he get up?
He's like he's on a spring. Terrific point though.
Oh, it's landed in.
We like that. That was quality play, you know, and that bodes well for the rest of the week for Lin Dan, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Look at this. Full length dive. That's incredible.
And then perfect weight.
Oh, plumb on the line. That's just extraordinary.
No wonder he enjoyed the point.
He just liked to be the showman. I can understand what you were alluding to about him. He was saying that he likes to entertain. He does. He loves playing this dramatic sort of style and being the megastar. He enjoys the role, enjoys the status.
$14-6. $15-6.
Well, Lin Dan's was right on the line. That missed it by a whisker. Not that time.
Service over. 7-15.
.262. Goodness me, it's about 163 miles per hour.
Yeah, he's quickest of the match. Oh, that was well played, wasn't it? And that's,
oh, that's ridiculous. How on earth?
Service over.
well, first of all, how on earth has he not won the point?
7.
A full pirouette there. Still gets it back.
Not sure what he's apologising for.
Service over. 8-16.
Well, what a fabulous way to start day 2 this has been. And the quality in this game is getting better as we go along.
Yes, the problem for all Lin Dan's opponents is that you know that unless you hit the perfect shot, he's going to get it back, and therefore you start going for the lines, and that's when you start making errors.
So 3 points from victory here, Lin Dan. You look at the draw for him, it's a possible quarter-final appearance against Du Pengyu, and then Peter Gader maybe in the semis if the seedings go according to plan, which we know won't necessarily be the case.
$19-8.
Another line missed.
Service over. 9-19.
Well, I suppose he deserved a bit of luck.
Yes, I've been very impressed with his attitude and the way he's approached this match, because of course Lin Dan was favourite. Nivikas has really not stopped fighting. He's been giving his all every single rally. My goodness.
What a way to bring up match point.
Service over. 20. Match point 10.
Virtually no backswing of the racket. Look at that. Just a little flick with the racket head, guiding it across court.
Classy. Very enjoyable match is coming towards its conclusion. So the number 2 seed in search of a 4th world title comfortably through in a match really that was competitive despite the scoreline.
21-11, 21-10.
As Grace Chair announced, 21-11, 21-10 the margin, but it's fitting really that Nivikas should end with the final point on his knees, because he gave it everything there to try and push one of the favourites here this week in the men's singles, a real game here. So just over half an hour it took Lin Dan to see off his Lithuanian opponent.